Hello, this is Ria and you're watching the News Point. Today, we bring you a comprehensive update on the unfolding controversy surrounding Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati, the Delhi-based spiritual leader and education institute head, now mired in serious allegations. The first major development came when three former female employees of the private institute run by Swami Chaitanyananda were arrested by Delhi police. These women are alleged to have pressured female students to comply with the inappropriate demands of the Swami. During police interrogations, they reportedly confessed to their role in coercing the students. However, the story does not end with arrest. All three were later released on bail. The police believe these aides function as intermediaries, helping to enforce or facilitate the Swami's demands and ensuring students remain under pressure. In media reports, these women are sometimes characterized as faculty, administrators, or wardens associated with the institute or hostel. Their arrest and subsequent bail reflect the complexity of establishing culpability and the need to balance due process even amid public outrage. Following the allegations, police launched raids across the Swami's Ashram, the institute, and related premises. The results have been shocking. Investigators recovered sex toys, pornographic CDs, and forged photographs in connection with the molestation probe. Hidden CCTV cameras were allegedly installed in women's hostel areas under the guise of security but used for illicit surveillance. Some students were forced to change their names, allegedly at his behest, to obscure their identities. A Volvo car with a forged diplomatic UN plate was seized from the institute's basement. Investigators also recovered screenshots of female profiles and saved images, for example of cabin crew women, on the Swami's phones. In addition, forged visiting cards claiming UN, BRICS, or PMO affiliations were found, apparently part of the Swami's effort to project influence. Two separate passports with differing names and parental details were discovered, suggesting attempts at identity maneuvering. DNA and forensics team are working on NVRs, CCTV recordings, hard disk, and other digital evidence seized from the institute. Perhaps most damningly, police have unearthed a trove of WhatsApp messages and chat records showing how the Swami allegedly communicated with the students. Several messages entice students with promises such as, "Come to my room, I'll take you abroad on a trip, you won't have to pay anything." In other messages, he threatened poor grades or failure if students refuse to comply. "If you don't obey me, I will fail you." Perhaps the most sensational claim, chats indicate he was seeking a sex partner for a Dubai sheikh. In interviews and reports, police suggest he had been sending lewd messages to female students over 16 years, maintaining digital access and even remote viewing of hostel CCTV via his phone. These messages paint a disturbing portrait of manipulation, emotional coercion, and abuse of power. Now let's take you back to where it all started. At least 17 female students of the Sri Sharda Institute of Indian Management, Delhi, came forward with formal complaints against the Swami. Here are the core allegations. Students say they were regularly sent obscene WhatsApp and SMS messages. Some students allege being touched without consent or forced into unwanted physical proximity. Several students say they were threatened with failure, suspension, or withholding of degrees if they did not comply with his demands. Some claim they were summoned to the Swami's room late at night under pressure to comply with sexual demands. The students say certain female wardens or administrative staff introduced them to the Swami or facilitated meetings. Some staff allegedly threatened students or coerced them to obey. Beyond threats over academic standing, students say emotional manipulation and blackmail were used to ensure silence and compliance. Now, interestingly, one of the earliest complaints dates to 2016 when a former student filed an FIR, but no effective action was taken. Many now say that had the earlier complaint been taken seriously, some of the later alleged abuses could have been prevented. Some media reports also note that up to 32 students have recorded statements in investigations, though only 17 have made explicit allegations in the FIRs. Adding to the complexity, many targeted students were admitted under the economically weaker section category, making them more vulnerable to coercion due to socio-economic constraints. Now, the Swami, who had been absconding, was arrested in Agra recently. He has been remanded to 5 days police custody by a Delhi court to aid continued investigation. His anticipatory bail plea in a separate fraud or forgery case was rejected. The National Commission for Women has taken suo motu cognizance, writing to the Delhi Police Commissioner demanding immediate arrest, protection for victims, and a status report within 3 days. The Sri Sringeri Mutt, under whose aegis the institute operated, has severed ties with the Swami. New evidence suggests that during his evasion, the Swami changed hotels frequently, used multiple identities, and had multiple passports with inconsistent personal data. He is also accused of financial malfeasance. Multiple bank accounts, fixed deposits, and forgery claims are under scrutiny. Some reports suggest he abandoned gadgets, altered appearance, and was last traced to Mumbai as he tried to evade capture. Now, at this point, the case continues to unfold. Investigators are analyzing forensic evidence, digital logs, statements, and criminal history. The courts are likely to hear further bail, remand, and trial proceedings in the coming days. The Swami Chaitanyananda saga is a case where spiritual authority, institutional power, and alleged sexual abuse converge. From the arrest of female aides to the recovery of shocking evidence in the ashram, from explicit chats to students' harrowing allegations, the narrative offers many layers. What remains to be seen: will the female aides be prosecuted successfully, and will their bail hold or be revoked? Can investigators tie digital, forensic, and physical evidence conclusively to the Swami's guilt? What weight will the WhatsApp chats and Dubai Sheikh claims carry in court? How will the earlier 2016 case and institutional response or negligence be treated legally? Will other students come forward? What compensation or protection mechanisms will be extended to victims? How will courts balance due process with the urgent need for justice? We will continue to monitor the case closely and bring you updates as the investigation and legal proceedings advance. Till then, keep watching the News Point.